this is a artist reading. We have the flower ring, the ceramic cat, and the love ring. So pick whichever resonates for you, and we will get started with the readings. Alright, so we have the flower ring. Okay, so your gifts are going to be the first thing, and it's Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is uncertain advice, beating around the bush, arguments, and it's going to be a navy to light blue type sequence. In visual art, it would kind of be air or water, or in some cases maybe clouds. So we'll see how this works out. We have the struggles that you will face as a artist. We have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a happy situation to a problem, joy, dancing, healing of the soul, victory, solace, partial fulfillment, or a compromise. And that would be a very red or pink type situation. So, yeah, whatever you're working on, whether it's visual or, abstract art, you can use pink, red, blue, and navy blue in that. Let's see. We have comfortable. You're comfortable with the devil in your art. Actually, the devil's in reverse, so it's, taking the devil aspect out. So freedom, bailing out of a bad situation, receiving help, overcoming obstacles, spiritual understanding, beginning on the path to enlightenment. So the devil is a gray, a dark brown, a black, or an indigo. So you can use, you could probably use all these colors if it was a sea type thing. It was boats and stuff like that. Or airplanes if you're doing sky, and if you're doing interpretive art, it could represent something warm, cozy, comfortable, or confidence. Sometimes they can figure out how to do that. We have the uncomfortable, what you're uncomfortable with being an artist. The sun. The sun is satisfaction, accomplishment, and success. Love, friendship, reeling in the pleasure of life, freedom from boredom, happiness, new and old friends, warmth, truth, artistic happiness. So, we have the yellow, gold, and orange. So add that to all the other colors that we already have, and you can make a very nice ship or gold pile, shoreline, airplane, aircraft, blimp, all sorts of things for visual art. So, if you're having writer's block or artist block, there's some ideas for you. Then we have the past of your artwork. We have the Three of Pentacles, nobility, glory, great renowned respect, tradesmen or workers, fun with artistry. So you could be experimenting at the moment. So I would say it's going to be the golden green type color that would be presenting itself. So depending on what you're working on, you can add a little bit of green to that. That would be awesome. And then we have your future as an artist, and we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, commitment, personal advantage, sometimes financial, material gains, and business growth, success, good health, victory, a man set apart, often a ruler, courage to face the world, and contemplation, contemplation of the world, great riches, magnificent structure, not appreciated. I think we went into Two of Wands territory with that, but we can do Two of Wands too. And then we have your Muse, which is going to be the King of Wands in reverse. So, the last one would be a red and pink thing, so we're just adding a little bit more of that into our design. And then we're going for the Muse with the King of Wands. Well intended but severe, idealistic to the point of blindness, overly religious or intolerable, prone to exaggeration. So it's going to be a yellow-orange, so it's going to be very flamboyant Muse you have, and I don't believe Muse was here. So it's going to be a very flamboyant Muse. It could be representative of the sun, because that's the closest color range I can see from Muse. But yeah, could be a little bit of uncomfortability with that. But it's your Muse, and you can color it however you want, but usually yellow-orange, if you want to stay true to this reading, or, just a little bit of a differentiation between your art and your Muse being represented in your artwork, so stuff to think about. Anyway, group 1, if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll read those. And have fun with your artwork. It seems like a lot of fun. Alright? Anyway, see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Ceramic cat. Alright, we're going to start off with your gifts. Your gifts are the Page of Swords in reverse. The evil side of these qualities, an unexpected illness, lack of preparation, and powerless person. So, let's see, the Page of Swords is usually talent. So it's the evil side of talent. Usually it's ego and stuff like that. So maybe a little bit egotistic. So this color range would be navy to light blue if you're looking for inspiration on a painting or, artwork in general. And then we have the struggles that you will face as an artist, represented by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is birth and death, anything that's unusual or beyond conscious control. The beginning and the end of a resolution, good or bad, going forward or retreating into trouble, positive and negative, depending on surrounding cards. So, it depends of how good it looks. Depending on how your artwork does. So if you have a little bit of a struggle getting comfortable with your self-expression, usually it's if it does well, or if it kind of brings on a new era of artwork. So you have to be a little different. So what you're comfortable with is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is generosity to those less fortunate, kindness, and gifts from the heart, well-being that comes from kindness and giving. So we have, let's see, with the Wheel of Fortune you had blue and violet. With the Page of Swords you had navy to light blue. And with the Six of Pentacles, you have green to gold. So, it's making itself look like a deeper type of either realm or like night sky maybe. If you're dealing with painting, art in general would be probably a night sky type deal. Then we have the uncomfortable. We have strength. In strength, we have control of a situation, bravery, unwavering attention to a quest, inability to overcome temptation, physical strength, mind over matter, matter over mind, a Herculean effort, a personal encounter, or the sale of something, and your view of the world at large. So, could affect it also. You're uncomfortable with making an impact. That's all it means. So, gold and yellow. So, depending on how uncomfortable you feel, it might be more of an accent than a main color. You already have the night sky. This might be stars, or it might be ambition, might be something to that effect. So your past of your artwork is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is censorship, bad news, temporary bondage, a person being dominated by another person or a situation, making one's own prison, sickness, conflict, or a severe dissolve. So, or discussion, dispute. So you might have been limited in the past on what you could and couldn't do and what would sell. So, whatever you want to do. Let's see, your future. We have the Two of Wands in the first one, if you watched that. The Two of Wands was also presented there by an oopsie doopsie by myself. But it kind of went for it. It kind of went... Okay. So, for the future, Two of Wands. A man set apart, often a ruler. Courage to face and contemplate the world. Great riches and magnificent structure not being appreciated. So, you might have made a lot of good choices. You might have been really world renowned and stuff like that. And then the later generations might not appreciate it as much. So you're kind of, you kind of have to look at your art through new eyes sometimes, or do something that young people appreciate. So, whatever the case is, you kind of have to re-evaluate, re-look at it, and make it more of a modern piece if you want to stay current. So, things to think about. And then we have your Muse. So, Muse. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Loss of material wealth. Encountering a less charitable person. So it's going to be a green gold type thing. Your future was yellow orange. Your past was green gold, so it might be... No, it was navy blue and light blue. Excuse me. Green and gold was probably on the other page. So we have strength, gold, and yellow. So it might be a little bit of uncomfortable and past, or it could be what you're comfortable with. So this could be a friend or something, with the green and gold as your muse. So might be a friend, somebody who you've known for a while. So anyway, group 2, I hope this helped you with inspiration, colors, some type of storyline. Some people draw storylines from this. But whatever the case is, I hope it inspired you a little bit, if anything. And I will see you in the next video. So, thank you for watching. Come on, slam it, kitty cat. Then we have the Love Ring. Love ring people. Alright, your gifts we're going to start off with is the Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse is a distraction, artificience, an inability to ignore impulses, seductive and destructive. And that's a red and pink. Could be like a love scene, could be Renaissance love scene, because I think one of them, they actually used pink as a background. Forgot which documentary that was. Anyway, we have the stresses that you will face as an artist. The Fool in reverse. So, no decision at all, faltering in a quest, not caring if a decision is reached. So, a very yellow thing. So, it's kind of getting into very light colors. So, this could be an infatuation, love at first sight, love of a friend type thing. It could also be a vase of roses, too, if you want to go that far. Then we have what you're comfortable with, which is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is intolerable differences, a tutor or deceiver, a definite loss. So, yellow, orange, again, it could be a vase of roses or flowers. It could be a sun scene. It could be a ballet studio. It could be mirrors. I'm trying to think of every conceivable thing. It's kind of hard, especially when my room is yellow. I look like I live in the pineapple under the sea. But anyway, it's something to do with infatuation, because yellow would be positivity. Pink would be passion, or, first love, or even Venus, because Venus had a pink rose in her hair, and she's usually green. She has green clothes on. She is revered as, almost, natural goddess, so it could be something like that. Then we have the uncomfortable of being an artist. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is loss of family security, gambling, burglary, squandering of funds, financial, or burdens revealed. So green and gold. So you could be doing a portrait of the goddess Venus, or revering a lookalike, or somebody who, is your Venus, I guess. Then we have your past of being an artist. We have the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in reverse is falling short of a goal, inability to cope with life, defeat, regression, rebelling against nothing. So it's going to be a very yellow, white, red, orange, yellow type color, or a yellow-orange color. So it's going to be a very portrait-y type thing, maybe on the romantic level again, but you can make it anything you want. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I just see what I want to see, that's all. And then in the future of your artwork, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is rushing without fear to the unknown, bloodlust. This card magnifies other cards dealing with death. With cards of wisdom indications of foolishness, war, opposition, and heroicism. So this could be kind of a daydream. You could add this to your artwork as kind of like a fearless hero trying to save, Rapunzel, whatever the case. But yeah, it's something like that. So navy blue to light blue, could be a tower, could be naval flags, could be naval boats, could be sky, ocean, anything to do with romance and heroicism, maybe a fantasy, maybe a fairy tale, something to that effect. So Then we have your Muse, finally. We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is thought of childhood, nostalgia, sweetness of a memory, a desire for old without measuring the true worth of the past, at times the future. And that's going to be a red-pink type thing. And if we look back, let's see where exactly that started. So, right from the beginning, your gifts were red and pink with the Page of Cups. So your muse has something to do with your gifts. Maybe it's kind of like a soulmate thing, or a twin flame thing, or a friend thing. But yeah, there's something about your friend that helps you connect to your art, and talking to this friend or romantic interest helps and inspires you to do so. So anyway, group 3, it could be love too. You chose a love ring. Hello. Anyway, thank you, group 3. If you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. And thank you for watching. Very interesting readings.